Je déclare.
I call to order the wrap-up session and ministerial high-level meeting entitled Delivering on Peace, Consolidating Outcomes and Charting the Path Forward of the High-Level International Conference for the Peaceful Settlement of the Question of Palestine and the Implementation of the Two-State Solution.
Silence, s'il vous plaît.
Silence, please.
Okay. Mesdames et messieurs les chefs d'État,
Distinguished heads of state and government, distinguished ministers, Your Excellency, Mr. Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations, Your Excellency Philemon Yang, President of the General Assembly, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to cordially welcome all of you. I am honored to serve as your co-chair together with His Highness Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud, Minister for Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia. Joining us this morning on the podium are His Excellency the Secretary General of the United Nations and His Excellency the President of the General Assembly. We thank you for joining us. This meeting brings together the outcomes of the thematic roundtables and working groups convened under the auspices of the high-level conference. It is aimed at consolidating key insights, highlighting consensus across political, legal, economic, and humanitarian tracks, and focusing on concrete next steps. I now give the floor to my fellow co-chair, His Highness Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud, Minister for Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia, for his opening remarks.
In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, ladies and gentlemen, I express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency, the Foreign Minister of France, and the chairpersons of the working groups and roundtables for the efforts that they have made over the past months in preparing for this important conference, which is a pivotal station towards the two-state solution and ending the occupation for a just and lasting peace in the Middle East. And here we welcome the announcement by His Excellency the President of France, Macron, and of his country's intention to recognize the State of Palestine. This is a historic stage that reflects growing international consensus on the right of the Palestinian people to establish their independent state, and this aims to settle the international atmosphere towards the two-state solution. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia believes that achieving peace and prosperity for all peoples in the region starts by upholding justice for the Palestinian people and allowing them to exercise their legitimate rights, at the forefront of which is establishing their independent state on the 4 June 1967 borders with East Jerusalem as its capital. This is not simply a political position. Rather, this is a deeply entrenched belief that an independent Palestinian state is the true key to peace in the region. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, since the beginning of the catastrophic humanitarian crisis in Gaza and the dangerous escalation in the West Bank, we have given immediate and continuous support, either through humanitarian and relief aid or through supporting the all international organizations working, especially UNRWA and the World Food Programme and the Palestinian Authority. We stress that this humanitarian catastrophe that is a result of Israeli war and grave humanitarian violations must stop immediately so that we could end the suffering of the Palestinian people and hold accountable those who are responsible for it and put an end to a policy of impunity in a manner that's in line with the principles of international humanitarian law. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia affirms the need to combine international efforts through this conference and through the words of the International Alliance to implement the two-state solution, to uphold the rights of the Palestinian people and support them in building their capacities and their state institutions, and within our commitment towards supporting the peaceful settlement. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia supports what the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas said in conducting institutional reform so that the Palestinian Authority would be able to meet the aspirations of the Palestinian people. And we welcome the measures taken by the Palestinian government here, Prime Minister, and we welcome the participation of the Palestinian Prime Minister here. We support the efforts in development, youth empowerment, and supporting the Palestinian economy. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, in cooperation with the Republic of France, has guaranteed has helped in the World Bank transferring a sum of money to the Palestinian efforts, and we're working on signing a memorandum of understanding with the Palestinian Authority on technological transformation and human resources improvement, as well as supporting the Palestinian business sector. Here we give due importance to a digital transformation and improving education in Palestine through technology transfer and improving the capacities of government employees, allowing data and technology in to Palestinian youth to learn this technology is a step towards the future. And the Arab Peace Initiative, ladies and gentlemen, that was adopted in Beirut is the basis for any just and comprehensive peace. And here we confirm the need to support the international alliance for the two-state solution, to follow up on the outcomes of this conference, and to consolidate international efforts to implement clear steps that are chronologically clear to put an end to the occupation and embody the Palestinian state in a manner that would achieve stability and security to all the region and enhance cooperation between the different countries in a manner that would bolster international peace and security. In closing, I call on all states attending here to join the outcome document, which is a joint road plan towards the implementation of the two-state solution, and to combat any means to undermine it and to enhance peace possibilities that still exist if the will is there for them. Thank you.